Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, I kind of slurred that out, didn't I? I promise you I'm not drunk. Although, oh man, I wouldn't mind a G&T right now with a slice of lemon. Now that I mention, I'm going to have that later after we finish the stream with some ice in it too. Anyway, it's a really warm day here in the office. It's 27 degrees outside. It's probably about 30 inside. In here at the moment with the 3080 Ti kicking out lots and lots of warmth from the computer. A slightly shorter stream probably than usual this one because I decided to start half an hour later because yeah, I don't want to just melt basically. I don't even know if we'll be able to stream next weekend because the current forecast is so fucking hot that I don't even want to be in this room when it happens. It'll be like 36 degrees in here, which for a Brit is just apocalyptic levels of heat. So I don't know if there'll be a stream next week. Hopefully there will be. Maybe the weather will change a little bit. It won't be quite as hot as predicted, but we don't know yet. So I was determined to do one this week, even if it is a little on the warm side in here. Welcome back to Dragon Age Origins. If you are watching this on YouTube, hello again. I will read your comments later, as usual. I did read them last time. Occasionally, I even reply to them. Chat is over on the side here from Twitch. The Peanut Gallery is in attendance as usual. And last time, I'm going to not hit resume, because last time I hit resume when I was testing this earlier, it loaded the wrong save, which was kind of annoying. Last time, we finished the Korcari Wilds. We went out there, we collected the blood, collected the treaties off Flemeth and Morrigan, and we've come back to the camp at nightfall to speak to Duncan. But first, before we do that, we're going to go to see the Quartermaster, who's over here. Because he has some stuff we want to buy.
Hello again. Is there something you need? Some supplies, perhaps?
Yeah.
Let me know what you'd like.
Right, sir. I believe you have a backpack for me. Yes, you do, although I can't afford it. What? That won't do. What can we sell? You can have all of those, mate. And all of those. And that's staff, I guess? Question mark? Yep. Mud idol. Yeah, don't want that. Be gone. Skedaddle. Shoo. Right. Is the stream being okay? I have 150 dropped frames, but I think we're alright. I did have a brief hiccup in yesterday's stream as well. Internet's not being amazingly reliable. We need injury kits. Basically, that's the main thing. We need injury kits. So, backpack. Does he have any injury kits? He does. 3 lesser ones. Worth their weight in gold, those things. My stream preview keeps buffering on my other monitor at the moment, but I think that's a problem on my end, and it's not something that's affecting you guys because the stream health indicator is in the green. So when it buffers like that, it's usually a sign that I'm dropping frames, but apparently I'm not at the moment according to OBS, so it should be all right. Right, Django's got an axe to grind with the YouTube comments over the whole bows being OP or not being OP thing. Apparently. I mean, I gotta say, like, I had a Dalish archer character. It's the first guy I beat the game with, and he seemed fine throughout pretty much the entire game. I didn't run into any real issues. Acid flask recipe. Concentrated venom recipe. Lesser injury kit recipe. We don't have the requirements for these. And I'm sure I can probably buy those elsewhere. Right? I can buy these elsewhere. Chat? Alright. What about his other selection?
Hello again. Is there something you need? Some supplies, perhaps? So long as you keep it quiet.
More injury kits. Although they're so expensive, I really can't. Assault rot bomb. Ew. Sort of thing I'd rather make than buy, really, I think. Battle axe. Maul. Soldier's helm. Heavy chainmail gloves. Some good shiz here, actually. Be good for Alistair. I was informed last time by the comments that the heavier the armor you have, the more aggro you get. So therefore, that's probably one reason you don't want to give it to rogues. So I'm sold on that logic. Seems legit. I'm gonna get this for Alistair. Our tank extraordinaire. And that'll probably do, honestly. Alistair, my dude, enjoy your new boots and armor. I like that in this game you can actually equip your NPCs with whatever armor you like. Looking at you, rest of the Dragon Age series. At least in this game I can give my party members silly hats if I want to. Aw. I was hoping maybe the tranquil guy was gone. I could break into that. This is where the joining is going to happen, isn't it? Up here. Ooh. There's the old Tower of Ishal up there, all lit up. I think that's the Tower of Ishal anyway. Very tense atmosphere, isn't it? The music's quite quiet because we're not in combat, so therefore the music's always quiet if you're not in combat, but the ambience is quite good at the moment. Is there anything up here? Oh yeah, there's still people here. You want to play a mage with a full plate and a greatsword? What you want to play, my dude, is a Mary Sue.
May the Maker preserve us all. They say the Darkspawn horde has grown larger.
Alright, as you can see, the Minecraft fire is no more, for better or worse. I did install the 4GB patch successfully, so that may be the reason it's gone, and hopefully we'll have less crashing as a result.
So you returned from the wilds. Have you been successful?
We have.
Good. I've had the Circle mages preparing. With the blood you've retrieved, we can begin the joining immediately.
Maybe we should tell you about Morrigan and her mother.
There was a woman at the tower, and her mother had the scrolls. They were both very odd.
Were they wilder folk?
I don't think so. They might be apostates. Mages hiding from the Chantry.
I know you were once a Templar, Alistair, but Chantry business is not ours. We have the scrolls. Let us focus on the joining.
Can't get over the fact that the chainmail on Alistair's outfit kind of looks less like chainmail and more like a woolly jumper. But anyway, now will you tell us what this ritual's about?
I will not lie. We Grey Wardens pay a heavy price to become what we are. Fate may decree that you pay your price now, rather than later.
You're saying this ritual can kill us?
As could any darkspawn you might face in battle. You would not have been chosen, however, if I did not think you had a chance to survive.
Let's go then. I'm anxious to see this joining now.
I agree. Let's have it done.
Then let us begin. Alistair, take them to the old temple.
The more I hear about this joining, the less I like it.
Are you blubbering again?
Why all these damn tests? Have I not earned my place?
Maybe it's tradition. Maybe they're just trying to annoy you.
As an aside, it's nice to see all the people in the comments and the chat and stuff saying that they're picking up the game now after watching me play it, because that to me is always like a big thumbs up, mission accomplished, really. There are some games where I sort of get a bit anxious about streaming or playing too much of them for fear of spoiling it for people, and therefore they don't end up buying it. It's kind of why I stopped playing Wildermyth, because I realized I was basically spoiling all of the in-game events for anyone who was thinking about playing it for themselves. But this is one of those games where it doesn't matter, because there's so many different choices you can and ways to play it that you can make, that you know, you can show off one playthrough of it, and like everyone watching can go off and have totally different ones. It's really nice. Part of what makes the game so damn replayable, of course, as well, I suppose. Anyway, these two are whinging. Are all humans such cowards? No. I don't like this any more than you do.
I only know that my wife is in Highover with a child on the way. If they had warned me, it just doesn't seem fair.
Would you have come if they'd warned you? Maybe that's why they don't. The Wardens do what they must, right?
Including sacrificing us?
I'd sacrifice a lot more if I knew it would end the Blight.
Yeah, you make a good point.
You saw those Darkspawns tonight. Wouldn't you die to protect your pretty wife from them? Maybe you'll die. Maybe we'll all die. If nobody stops the Darkspawn, we'll die for sure.
I've just never faced a foe I could not engage with my blade.
At last, we come to the joining. The Grey Wardens were founded during the First Blight, when humanity stood on the verge of annihilation. So it was that the first Grey Wardens drank of Darkspawn blood and mastered their taint.
We're going to drink the blood of those creatures.
As the first Grey Wardens did before us, as we did before you. This is the source of our power and our victory.
Those who survive the joining become immune to the taint. We can sense it in the Darkspawn and use it to slay the Archdemon.
Those who survive.
Not all who drink the blood will survive, and those who do are forever changed. This is why the joining is a secret. It is the price we pay. We speak only a few words prior to the joining, but these words have been said since the first. Alistair, if you would.
Join us, brothers and sisters. Join us in the shadows where we stand vigilant. Join us as we carry the duty that cannot be forsworn. And should you perish, know that your sacrifice will not be forgotten. And that one day, we shall join you.
Davith, step forward.
Maker's breath.
I am sorry, Davith. Step forward, Jory.
But I have a wife, a child. Had I known...
There is no turning back.
No, you ask too much. There is no glory in this.
We're watching you.
I'm sorry. But the joining is not yet complete. You are called upon to submit yourself to the taint for the greater good. From this moment forth, you are a Grey Warden. It is finished. Welcome.
2 more deaths. In my joining, only one of us died, but it was horrible. I'm glad at least one of you made it through.
How do you feel?
I still can't believe you killed Sir Jory.
Jory was warned that there was no turning back, as were you all. When he went for his blade, however, he left me no choice. It brought me no pleasure to end his life. The Blight demands sacrifices from us all. Thankfully, you stand here as proof they are not all made in vain.
Did you have dreams? I had terrible dreams after my joining.
Such dreams come when you begin to sense the Darkspawn, as we all do. That and many other things can be explained in the months to come.
Before I forget, there is one last part to your joining. We take some of that blood and put it in a pendant. Something to remind us of those who didn't make it this far.
Take some time. When you're ready, I'd like you to accompany me to a meeting with the King.
What kind of meeting?
The King is discussing strategy for the upcoming battle. I am not sure why he has requested your presence. The meeting is to the west, down the stairs. Please attend as soon as you're able.
There we go. I'm sorry about the stream notification popping up there halfway through the damn cutscene. I will next time I'll set up a shortcut so I can mute notifications during, you know, story moments like that, because I know that's probably quite irritating. But never mind. I'll do that for next time, if I remember. Hopefully, I say I'll do X, Y, Z for next time, and then quite often I just forget. Anyway, yeah, they had sort of got rid of the bodies quite quick, didn't they? Do you reckon like as soon as Duncan was as soon as what's his face, Daveth, drank the thing and started, you know, and died, Duncan was just thinking to himself, oh, for fuck's sake, it never goes well when the first guy dies. It just sets the wrong tone. Oh dear. If he'd given us the goblet first, it might have been alright, you know? If he'd given us the goblet first, and then Jory afterwards, and then Davith last, it might have been alright. Well, you know, I say it might have been alright. Jory might have survived, let's put it that way.
Loghain, my decision is final. I will stand by the Grey Wardens in this assault.
You risk too much, Kalen. The Darkspawn Horde is too dangerous for you to be playing hero on the front lines.
If that's the case, perhaps we should wait for the Orlesian forces to join us after all.
I must repeat my protest to your fool notion that we need the Orlesians to defend ourselves.
It is not a fool notion. Our arguments with the Orlesians are a thing of the past, and you will remember who is king.
How fortunate Marek did not live to see his son ready to hand Ferelden over to those who enslaved us for a century.
Then our current forces will have to suffice, won't they? Duncan, are your men ready for battle?
They are, Your Majesty.
And this is the recruit I met earlier on the road? I understand congratulations are in order.
Well, I don't feel that special.
Oh, but you are. Every Grey Warden is needed now more than ever.
Your fascination with glory and legends will be your undoing, Kalen. We must attend to reality.
Fine. Speak your strategy. The Grey Wardens and I draw the Darkspawn into charging our lines, and then?
You will alert the tower to light the beacon, signaling my men to charge from cover.
To flank the Darkspawn, I remember. This is the Tower of Ishal in the ruins, yes? Well, who shall light this beacon?
I have a few men stationed there. It's not a dangerous task, but it is vital.
Then we should send our best. Send Alistair and the new Grey Warden to make sure it's done.
I refuse to be sent on an errand. If it's not dangerous, I can do it myself.
No. It's best that you both go.
You rely on these Grey Wardens too much. Is that truly wise?
Enough of your conspiracy theories, Loghain. Grey Wardens battle the Blight no matter where they're from.
Your Majesty, you should consider the possibility of the Archdemon appearing.
There have been no signs of any dragons in the wilds.
Isn't that what your men are here for, Duncan?
Yes, Your Majesty.
Your Majesty, the tower and its beacon are unnecessary. The
We
circle
will
of
not
Magi...
trust any lives to your spells, Mage. Save them for the Darkspawn.
Enough. This plan will suffice. The Grey Wardens will light the beacon.
Thank you, Loghain. I cannot wait for that glorious moment. The Grey Wardens battle beside the King of Ferelden to stem the tide of evil.
Yes, Galen. A glorious moment for us all.
Yes, I was going to say, Django, we'll be seeing more of that bald mage later.
You heard the plan. You and Alistair will go to the Tower of Ishal and ensure the beacon is lit.
What? I won't be in the battle.
This is by the King's personal request, Alistair. If the beacon is not lit, Tern Loghain's men won't know when to charge.
So he needs 2 Grey Wardens standing up there holding the torch, just in case, right?
Yes, the for those of you who've played the game before, you'll know who Uldred is. But yes, the bald mage there was Uldred. So that's pretty cool. I always thought that was a really neat bit of attention to detail, like on a subsequent playthrough, and you notice that little cameo there. Because they could have easily just put a generic mage NPC there, but no, they were like, okay, no, we'll put Uldred there. We'll have him like just appear earlier on, so that people will notice it on a second playthrough. That's one of the things. It's little things like that that make this game great. Honestly, it's what elevates it above the rest. Right. Where is this Tower of Ishal exactly?
The tower is on the other side of the gorge from the King's camp, the way we came when we arrived. You'll need to cross the gorge and head through the gate and up to the tower entrance. From the top, you'll overlook the entire valley.
Where do we light the beacon?
We will signal you when the time is right. Alistair will know what to look for.
And what if the Archdemon appears?
We soil our drawers, that's what.
If it does, leave it to us. I want no heroics from either of you.
How much time do we have?
The battle is about to begin. Once I leave, move quickly. You'll have less than an hour.
Are we in any danger?
Of course. Even the best laid plans go awry. So do what you must. I trust you both.
Just not enough to actually fight with the rest of you.
There will be plenty of battles, Alistair. Be patient.
Alright, I know what I have to do.
Then I must join the others. From here, you two are on your own. Remember, you are both Grey Wardens. I expect you to be worthy of that title.
Duncan, may the Maker watch over you.
May he watch over us all.
Right. Come along, Alistair. It's cutscene time, my dude. Really kick-ass cutscene, too. Oh, we can level up, though. Let's just do that now. Alright, Alistar. Let's see. You don't seem to have nearly enough constitution. Let's fix that. Threaten. Ah, yes, good. I think we want that. I think we want threaten. There you go. Right, what do we want? Might as well round that up to 20, otherwise it'll annoy me. More decks. And let's see. Improved tools, still the item use. I'm gonna go for dual weapon sweep, just because it's neat. I think it's neat. What have I missed? Oh, I've got another talent to choose. Alright. I just automatically assumed I only had one, I guess. Deadly Strike? Sure. Is there any, like, herbalism and shits we can do? No. Alright.
The plan will work, Your Majesty.
Of course it will. The Blight ends here.
Let's cross the bridge and get to the Tower of Ishal.
Jolly good. I did always like the fairly seamless transition to and from cutscene there, actually. They did that well.
You will fall.
Oh boy. So I know we're sort of supposed to be in a rush, but it's nice to just enjoy the spectacle. Ah, it's like Shogun Total War down there. All those little sprites fighting each other. Ow. Did I actually take damage from that? Oh boy. Aren't these guys supposed to be mullered by a catapult thing in a second? Ow! the thing is, we were playing Medieval 2 Total War yesterday on the channel. And, like, I can't help but, like, view this all through that lens. I'm just, like... The sheer number... The catapult spam the Darkspawn have going right now is ridiculous. You've seen the number of projectiles coming at us. This is absurd. Damn catapult spam. Gah.
Die! You should never have come.
Help me. They're everywhere. You're Grey Wardens, aren't you? The tower, it's been taken.
What are you talking about, man? Taken how?
The Darkspawn came up through the lower chambers. They're everywhere. Most of our men are dead.
Then we have to get to the beacon and light it ourselves.
Really phoning it in there on the voice lines there, Mr. Tower Guard, eh? Help me, they're everywhere. Could have used the dude from Oblivion, you know, the one you meet outside Kvatch. Run for your lives! Just hamming his heart out. You're all going to die. All right, let's see. Tic Tacs. We need to do some Tic Tacs here. First of all, Alistair, dude, can we just activate this? Yes, there we go. Threatening mode, Blizz. Some Deathroot extracts. Would you bloody Darkspawn just leave me alone? God. Let's get at least one backstab in, please. Mr. Mage. What do you have? I don't know if I can be bothered to set up tactics for this mage, honestly.
At your command.
Nice, we got him. I know there's a really awkward, quite tricky fight as soon as you get into the tower, but I think outside we should be alright. Alright, we've lost the tower guard. Didn't even notice that happen.
Alright, let's go! Let us end this quickly!
Alistair's tanking like a champ. Mr. Tower Guard. He does have Taunt. Oh, he's mostly a ranged dude, isn't he? I know Django's going to roll his eyes now because I'm going to make him use a ranged weapon, but... His talents really do seem to be focused on that, you know? Let's go to the... Where's the Tic Tacs menu? There's someone out there that's getting really, really annoyed every time I call it Tic Tacs. I just know there is. There's always someone. Ranged for Mr. Tower Guard. Self-any activate rapid shot. What else has he got? Pinning shot. Yeah, enemy target using melee attack use pinning shot. What else has he got? Shattering shot. And crippling shot. Target enemy. Oh, I don't know. Has armor type. High armor rating? Use shattering shot? Magey boy. Let's see if we can. Let's see if we can mess around with the mage's tactics a bit. Actually, circle mage, nearest visible arcane bolt. Enemy using melee attack weakness. Target condition. Enemy clustered with at least 2 allies. Usability, Flame Blast. So what? Enemy. Rank. No. Attacking party member. Attacking Alistair. No, maybe attacking main character. Attacking main character. Usability. Paralyze. Give that a whirl. See how we get on with that. I can see the appeal of messing with that and fine-tuning it until you get something you really like. I have to admit, the more I mess with it, the more I kind of dig it.
These are vile and tainted creatures.
Oh, crumbs. Hello, guys. Run away! What's Tower Guard doing? Dude. You moron. Get up here. Oh, boy. That's... Ow. Alright, you dig. Way, Flame Blast, get in. Nice one, dude. Oh, and Paralyze as well. Ah, you know what? Those were some solid tic-tacs I gave the mage. That worked out perfectly. That's exactly what I had in mind. Oh, we already kicked off the next fight now. What is this? What is the mage just... Oh my god.
You want to die, don't you? You have forced my hand.
Well, that's the mage down. I probably should have started with dirty fighting, eh? Alistair, what are you doing, dude? Help, dude. Come on. Assist, please. Can you taunt him, maybe? Have you got that ability? No, you don't.
Yes.
Look at him follow me around. There we go. Well done with the pinning shot there, Mr. Tower Guard. Well played. Gotcha. Oh, he keeps getting blocked, doesn't he? Look, we need to move you up here, dude. You need to come up here. We need poultices. Alistair, why are you just standing there, dude? Go kill that dude. Go kill that guy over there. I'll deal with this.
You have forced my hand.
Oh, he even automatically used a poultice this time. Nice. Nice!
Very well.
I've been told apparently if you want him to automatically use poultices per the tactics, you need to have the poultice on the hotbar apparently.
I am ready.
That's something someone in the comments mentioned. Hello, mage. Hope you get, mate. Alright, that could have gone better. We did lose the mage there, but actually...
It will be done.
That went okay. Because he has no attack tic-tac. Really? I feel like that ought to be just something he does by default, honestly. That seems silly, a little silly. No, not skills. Like... Because Alistair doesn't need to be told to attack. But then again, he does stand around a bit as well, doesn't he? You really have to waste a slot on attack. I was kind of hoping that would be covered by the behavior drop down. If he's not aggressive, he will attack. You can set him to aggressive. How do you do that? Oh, here you mean, right. Aggressive then. What's the difference between aggressive and ranged? I think I can leave him on range. He should be fine on range. He was attacking, he was just, you know, not in quite the right place. Alright, thanks for the advice there, folks. Alright, this bit is a tough fight. I remember this. I remember this being a bit of a bitch, this fight in this area here. Let's have Alistair lead the way. Right, who needs to die first? Isn't there like a mage around here or something? Just a bunch of archers. Oh boy. Meanwhile... Get up, dude. Come on. Right, you paralyzed this dude. Nice one.
You have forced my hand. It will be done.
Dirty fighting. Oh, Alistair's down. That's not great. Hang on a minute. There is a mage. Yes, there he is.
Very well. So shall it be.
Train life, is it? Bloody train life. Oh, dude. Dude. Use the health poultice. Mr. Tower Guard. Can you give me a crippling shot on this dude?
It will be done.
There we go, dirty fighting. Lovely. Ah, crap. Alright, generic dudes. Generic NPCs, it's up to you. Good luck. Can we paralyze the bugger? Ah, I passed the check. Git. Oh wait, no, he has been paralyzed. Excellent. Gotcha.
And that! Cut them down! Take that!
Nailed him. Unsung heroes, these two. They borrowed the plot armor. Right. A couple of things I want to do here. I want to remember that I've got acid flasks. Get that new armor on as well. Is that actually any better? No, it's not. Mage Dude, MVP of Ferelden, yes. Were it not for Mage Dude and Tower Guard, the world would have been doomed. These guys ought to have statues of them erected in, like, the Ferelden town square. The Denerim town square. Also, don't know why I'm not wearing that. I was stupid. I should have equipped that ages ago. Okay. Anything to loot? Yes.
Of course.
Bit of a poultice refund there. Yeah, the paralyzed spell is mental. That's really good. Let's see. What are our injuries? Open wound. Penalty to nature resistance. I'd probably live with that for now.
What?
What have you got? Alistair, wrenched limb. Penalty to attack speed. I guess we can live with that for now as well. Alright, brace yourselves. Yeah, should have gotten Mage Dude and Tower Guard into the Grey Wardens. What he was messing around with us for. I like how the mage managed to do the flames in completely the wrong direction there. Well done. Alright, nice paralyze. Remind me to make sure Morrigan gets paralyzed at the earliest opportunity.
Let us end this quickly.
Gentlemen, stop harassing the crossbowmen. I know the feeling, but please stop it. Oh god. There we go. Now we're for it. Miss! Well, there's our first party wipe, everybody. We're on normal difficulty, guys. We're playing on frigging normal! This game is so mean.
You shall not touch me! Be gone! Yes. Very well.
Oh, all of the backstabs on this Herlock. And the mage is down again. Oh. Oh boy.
I am ready.
Enemies seem to have a stupid amount of HP. Yeah, they kind of do. I hit a dude like 20 fucking times for him to die. Oh, don't, just forget it. Forget it. Forget it. Why is your mage doing melee, dude? It's not like he has a choice, man. Come on. It's not like I friggin' instructed him to engage in melee. Just, look, this happens. Alright. Doing much better this time.
Yes.
leave the fucking mage alone, you git. Ugh.
I am ready. Die quickly! This is a waste of time! Okay, going now.
Hey! We did it. Third time's the charm.
We did? Yay!
I concur, Alistair. What we got in here? Oh, poultices. That's something at least. Elf fruit. You know what that means? Poultice. Or dog biscuits, but poultice would be a lot more useful.
Of course.
Alright, you little shits. Oh, it's just you by yourself? Oh. Oh dear. Poor you. That felt good. Alright. Well, the mystery of how they got in here seems to be solved.
Yeah.
Where did he think he was going? Oh, beautiful backstabs. He went berserk just in time to die, bless him.
You will pay for that!
Yes.
Studded leather armor rough. I think I have cured studded leather, don't I? Yeah, I do.
Very well.
Do not let the mage die seems to be the key to winning in this so far. What's he... What are you doing, dude? Why are you glowing? He doesn't have a sustainability active, it's just... Okay, whatever. He's just glowing blue.
Maker's breath. What are these Darkspawn doing ahead of the rest of the Horde? There wasn't supposed to be any resistance here.
My god, we have a gigantic forehead. You could try telling them that they're in the wrong place.
Right, because clearly this is all just a misunderstanding. We'll laugh about this later. At any rate, we need to hurry. We need to get up to the top of the tower and light the signal fire in time. Tyron Loghain will be waiting for the signal.
Hello! Well, that was just unnecessary, Alistair. Oh my god, we've poked the beehive. Alright. Go back here, Meiji. This way. Better yet, no, paralyze this dude so then I can stab him. There we go. Alistair, we really need to stop like trying to stun enemies at the exact same time, man. It's not very efficient. Oh dear. It's weird. I'm the rogue, but I feel like most of the time I'm just on mage protection duty. I'm on mage escort. Have an acid flask, you kids.
Yes. You are forced my hand.
Where's he off to?
Another point.
Alistair, that is the third time now, dude. Achievement unlocked, Grey Warden. I think that's probably because I've killed an X number of Darkspawn, I assume.
Of course. Very well.
Dying to turn the flaming weapons off. Oh,
Yeah.
right, yes. See, this would be a good thing for a tactics slot, but sort of already using them all. Just have to remember to manually switch that on. Yep, thanks for the reminder. Flaming weapons as well, please. There you go. There we go. Hey, boys!
Will be done.
Alistair, for God's sake, I just need to, like, I need to find out, I need to watch and see which guy Alistair goes for, and then make sure I attack someone else. Or just, you know, not use the thing and let Alistair knock him down. There we go.
It will be done.
You know what, you guys have this under control. I'm going to start looting.
Very well.
Very good. I think that was some death root extract, wasn't it? Oh wait, no, it was like straight up just some extract and not actual death root. That works too. Can you combine that with the flaming weapons, I wonder?
Loghain better be ready to charge as soon as we light the signal. The king is depending on us.
Oh, Alistair, buddy. Hello, guys. Now then, let's see. Where's Alistair off to? Alright, fine, he's over there.
Yes.
No, sassing the mages. Well, that went south a lot quicker than I thought it would. Go on, Tower Guard, save us again. Rescued by the crossbow, everybody. Where did Alistair end up? There he is. Alright, ooh, we've got a growing collection of injuries, lovely. Open wound and now also a wrenched limb. Very, very nice. Very, very nice. I'm just going to use the regular injury kit for that. Thank you.
Do this, do that.
Coughing blood. Penalty to fatigue. Ugh. You'll survive, Alistair. You'll be fine.
As you say. Of course.
Oh yeah, you're right. Alistair won't be threatening anymore, will he? There you go. We need a little checklist, don't we? Make sure Alistair is still threatening. Check. Make sure we have flaming weapons. Check. Here we go again.
Beware! That lever over there. It will release.
The hounds! Release the hounds. There we go. Are you after the mage again? Not allowed. Stop it.
You wanna die?
Let's kill this kid. Oh, it's an alpha. Oh, he's getting doged. Brilliant. Well done, everybody. See, you know, when you see one of the dogs do that, it's sort of a bit like, man, maybe I should include the dog in my party when we get him. But then he has to take up the slot for someone else. It's very useful to aggro enemies ahead and then run back here. That's a really good idea. That's those nightmare difficulty strats. Everybody, this way. Run! Run! Back to the safety of the doggos! Here we go. Excellent. Alistair, yeah, get involved, mate. Come on, doggies. I tell you what. Yeah, have some of that. Oh, it's on cooldown. Sad times. Oh, the mage did a number on him there. That's good. Well done. Legendary. I like how the doges have moved a bit further down the corridor now. This is useful.
Of course. Very well.
Oh, nice. Another injury kit. That was a good fire blast, wasn't it? That was very satisfying to watch. Yes, there is the dog slot mod, but I've what are they doing? I've never been able to get the dog slot mod to work for some reason. Virtually every previous playthrough I've done of this game, I installed it and it just didn't work. I don't know why. I don't know what I was doing wrong. So I didn't even bother this time. Oh yeah, no, the PC specs are out of date. I upgraded a little while ago. Pay no attention to those. Very much got the dog mod to work. Well, he only worked some of the time, though, from what I was seeing of his streams. Like, half the time it just bugged out and stopped working, so it didn't really seem worth the bother. Hello, boys. Shield bash? Yeah, that's what I thought. Oh, level up. Sweet.
Down you go.
I'm enjoying playing as a rogue, guys. I really am. I can't believe I never bothered to until now.
As you say.
It's very enjoyable. It's something very satisfying about the amount of damage you do. Right, yeah, let's level up. What does Dex actually give us again? More likely to dodge incoming blows. Chance to hit. Contributes to damage dealt by piercing weapons like daggers or arrows. Is there going to come a point where I should swap to 2 daggers? My dexterity is going to get so high it's going to be worth just using 2 daggers instead of a sword and a dagger. Or is the damage the sword does over the dagger just still much better, even when you account for this? Expert coercion, sure. Excuse me. Oh, do I really want expert coercion right now? Improved herbalism? Or do I finally want to take stealing? I don't even know how that works. I've never done that before. Survival. Go with improved herbalism. It's probably not the best choice, but I'm just curious about it. So, I don't care. Alright. Ah, Mr. Ogre, hello. At last we meet. Okay, first things first. Try and paralyze him. Resisted. That does not surprise me somehow. Dirty fighting works though. Alright, get up boys, come on. Oh my god, he's going after the mage. Run away! Oh Christ. Oh dear. Oh, he's picked up the tower guard and now he's dead as well.
Very well. This is a waste of time. Let's have at it.
Did that miss? No, it just didn't really trigger. There we go.
Okay.
Oh my bloody hell. It's all on you, Alistair. Oh dear. Ah, jolly good. Third party wiping out. More like fourth, really, actually. Right, mage. Run away! threw some sand in the ogre's eyes. There we go. Right, don't bother with paralyze. Nice wee bit of lightning. Cheeky backwards kick. Just get Alistair getting catapulted off the screen. Oh dear. I suppose an acid flask would do any good, would it?
You have forced my hand.
Oh boy! Oh my god! Double friggin' finisher. That's just weird. We just kind of briefly became one person there.
The beacon is over here. We've surely missed the signal. Let's light it quickly before it's too late.
Ooh. Alistair, you're probably going to want these on you, mate. Oh, you can't wear it! You're not strong enough! Well, I'll be damned. Alright then. Looting first, signal later. Yes, well, you know. Gotta get this, gotta get our priorities in order.
It will be done.
Alright, here we go.
As you say.
Sound the retreat.
But what about the king? Should we not...
Do as I command.
That bastard.
Pull out! All of you, let's move!
Ah, your eyes finally open. Mother shall be pleased.
Yes. Where am I?
Back in the wilds, of course. I am Morrigan, lest you have forgotten, and I have just bandaged your wounds. You are welcome, by the way. How does your memory fare? Do you remember Mother's rescue?
I remember being overwhelmed by the Darkspawn.
Mother managed to save you and your friend, though 'twas a close call. What is important is that you both live. The man who was to respond to your signal quit the field. The Darkspawn won your battle. Those he abandoned were massacred. Your friend, he is not taking it well.
What happened to the Grey Wardens and the King?
All dead. Your friend has veered between denial and grief since Mother told him. He is outside by the fire. Mother asked to see you when you awoke.
Were my injuries severe?
Yes, but I expect you shall be fine. The Darkspawn did nothing Mother could not heal.
What about Alistair? Is he alright?
He is, as you are. I suppose it would be unkind to say he is being childish.
Very unkind. Those were his friends.
And you think they would encourage his blubbering? If so, they are not the sort of Grey Wardens the legends note.
Why does your mother want to see me?
I do not know. She rarely tells me her plans.
I have some questions, if you don't mind.
I do not mind. Take your time.
So, are we safe here? Where are the Darkspawn?
We are safe, for the moment. Mother's magic keeps the Darkspawn away. Once you leave, 'tis uncertain what will happen. The Horde has moved on, so you might avoid it.
Why did your mother save us anyway?
I wonder at that myself. But she tells me nothing. Perhaps you were the only ones she could reach. I would have rescued your king. A king would be worth a much higher ransom than you.
Much higher.
What a sensible attitude. Mother is seldom sensible, however.
How did she manage to rescue us exactly?
She turned into a giant bird and plucked the two of you from atop the tower, one in each talon. If you do not believe that tale, then I suggest you ask Mother yourself. She may even tell you.
Are there any survivors besides us? What about Tower Guard? What about Mage Dude?
Only stragglers that are long gone. You would not want to see what is happening in that valley now.
Why? What is happening?
Are you sure you want me to describe it?
Well, now you've said that, I wouldn't have asked if I didn't.
I had a good view of the battlefield. 'Tis a grisly scene. There are bodies everywhere, and Darkspawn swarm them, feeding, I think. They also look for survivors and drag them back down beneath the ground. I cannot say why.
So those survivors could be rescued?
If you are willing to run into the midst of the Horde, perhaps.
Why did Turn Logain abandon the king?
I do not know who this Logain even is. Perhaps ask Mother of it.
Alright, that's enough.
I agree. 'Tis time you speak with Mother, then be on your way.
Jolly good. What's in here? 7 coppers. Oh. We're not going in there, apparently.
See, here is your fellow Grey Warden. You worry too much, young man.
You're alive. I thought you were dead for sure.
I'm not, thanks to Morrigan's mother.
Oh, this doesn't seem real. If it weren't for Morrigan's mother, we'd be dead on top of that tower.
Do not talk about me as if I am not present, lad.
I didn't mean... But what do we call you? You've never told us your name?
Names are pretty, but useless. The chastened folk call me Flemeth. I suppose it will do.
The Flemeth? From the legends? Daveth was right. You're the Witch of the Wilds, aren't you?
And what does that mean? I know a bit of magic, and it has served you both well, has it not?
I know a bit of magic, she says. If you're Flemeth, you must be very old and powerful.
Must I? Age and power are relative. It depends on who is asking. Compared to you, yes, on both counts.
Then why didn't you save Duncan? He was our leader.
I am sorry for your Duncan, but your grief must come later. In the dark shadows before you take vengeance, as my mother once said. Duty must come now. It has always been the Grey Warden's duty to unite the lands against the Blight. Or did that change when I wasn't looking?
Well, it changed when most of them were slaughtered.
If you think small numbers make you helpless, you are already defeated.
But we were fighting the Darkspawn. The king had nearly defeated them. Why would Loghain do this?
Now that is a good question. Men's hearts hold shadows darker than any tainted creature. Perhaps he believes the Blight is an army he can outmaneuver. Perhaps he does not see that the evil behind it is the true threat.
The Archdemon.
What is this Archdemon exactly?
It is said that long ago, the Maker sent the old gods of the ancient Tevinter Imperium to slumber in prisons deep beneath the surface. An archdemon is an old god awakened and tainted by Darkspawn. Believe that or not, history says it's a fearsome and immortal thing, and only fools ignore history.
Yes, I think he was referring there to the fact that Kaelan mentions when you first meet him that they'd fought like 2 or 3 previous battles and defeated the Darkspawn there, and this was going to be the last one. So they'd been fighting a campaign against them, and they were winning. So. Right. Well, yeah, we should contact the rest of the Grey Wardens then.
Kaelan already summoned them. They'll come if they can, but I expect Loghain has already taken steps to stop them. We must assume they won't arrive in time.
What could the Chair hope to gain by betraying the king? Feels like a silly question almost, but fine.
The throne? He's the Queen's father. Still, I can't see how he'll get away with murder.
You speak as if he would be the first king to gain his throne that way. Grow up, boy.
If Al-Eamon knew what he did, he would never stand for it. The Landsmeet would never stand for it. There would be civil war.
Isn't the Jarl believe us over the turn?
I suppose. Al-Eamon wasn't at Ostagar. He still has all his men. And he was Kaelan's uncle. I know him. He's a good man, respected in the Landsmeet. Of course, we could go to Redcliffe and appeal to him for help.
Everyone will see the danger the Blight poses. Right. It's like that friggin' prequel meme. Right?
You could wait for the Archdemon to make its appearance. I imagine that might be convincing.
It's been centuries since the last Blight. Nobody will take it seriously until it's too late.
But we need the rest of them, though.
I don't know how to contact them, or if they're even on their way. We need to do something now.
You have more at your disposal than you think.
Of course! The treaties! Grey Wardens can demand aid from dwarves, elves, mages, and other places. They're obligated to help us during a blight.
I may be old, but dwarves, elves, mages, this Al-Eamon, and who knows what else. This sounds like an army to me.
So can we do this? Go to Redcliffe and these other places and build an army.
Oh, I doubt it'll be as easy as that, mate.
And when is it ever?
It's always been the Grey Warden's duty to stand against the Blight. And right now, we're the Grey Wardens.
So you are set then, ready to be Grey Wardens.
We're going, old woman. Don't push us. Yeah, I'm gonna do it.
Such a tone to take with your rescuer. What short memories. Now, before you go, there is yet one more thing I can offer you.
The stew is bubbling, Mother dear. Shall we have 2 guests for the eve, or none?
The Grey Wardens are leaving shortly, girl. And you will be joining them.
Such a shame. What?
You heard me, girl. The last time I looked, you had ears.
What makes you think we want her?
Her magic will be useful. Even better, she knows the wilds and how to get past the Horde.
Have I no say in this?
You have been itching to get out of the wilds for years. Here is your chance. As for you, Wardens, consider this repayment for your lives.
Was this your idea all along?
Pardon me, but I had the impression that you two needed assistance, whatever the form.
Not to look a gift horse in the mouth, but won't this add to our problems? Out of the wilds, she's an apostate.
If you do not wish help from us illegal mages, young man, perhaps I should have left you on that tower.
Point taken.
Mother, this is not how I wanted this. I'm not even ready.
You must be ready. Alone, these two must unite Ferelden against the Darkspawn. They need you, Morrigan. Without you, they will surely fail, and all will perish under the Blight. Even I.
I understand.
And you, Wardens, do you understand? I give you that which I value above all in this world. I do this because you must succeed.
I understand.
Allow me to get my things, if you please. I am at your disposal, Grey Wardens. I suggest a village north of the wilds as our first destination. 'Tis not far, and you will find much you need there. Or, if you prefer, I shall simply be your silent guide. The choice is yours.
Actually, I have some questions.
I may have answers. Ask.
How are we going to get past the Darkspawn?
The real question is how we are going to get your friend past the Darkspawn, is it not?
That's true. We can sense the Darkspawn. Conversely, they can sense us.
I don't sense any Darkspawn.
You won't right away. No. It takes time. We should be able to sneak past smaller groups, but larger ones, or particularly intelligent Darkspawn, will always detect us.
Mother has given me something else for them to smell instead as we pass by. 'Tis important we head out of the wilds, however, not farther in.
The Darkspawn are camped farther in the forest, then?
They come from underground, like an eruption. They broke through deep within the forest, and that is where they will be most concentrated.
Yeah, tell me about this village to the north.
'Tis a small place of little consequence called Lothering. No more than a stop along your Imperial Highway where travelers purchase goods from local farms and smiths. I would go more often were it not for the town's chantry. It makes the village particularly intolerant and unpleasant for a stranger such as me.
A chantry? And they never in all this time thought that maybe you were a witch?
Of course they have. They even called out their Templars once. They found nothing.
Is there any reason to go to Lothering, then?
I mention it for its tavern, where travelers gather with news from other places. 'Tis small enough that our appearance might go unnoticed. Beyond that, 'tis close, and I know the way.
Have you never been outside the wilds, then?
From time to time, I have been to the village I mentioned, watched its people, and pondered what curious beings they are. On occasion, I purchased goods from the village merchants. There I spoke with men a little. There they stared and knew me as an outsider. Mother wishes for me to expand the horizon of my experience beyond the wilds. Even she was not born here.
Is that actually what you want, though?
What I want is to see mountains.
Gandalf.
I wish to witness the ocean and step into its waters. I want to experience a city rather than see it in my mind. So, yes, this is what I want. Actually, leaving is harder than I thought, however. Perhaps Mother is right. It must simply be done quickly.
Are you really Flemeth's daughter?
'Twas she who raised me, and thus I consider her my mother, born from her womb or not. 'Tis what you meant, yes?
It's just difficult to imagine her, oh no, wait, no, I was just wondering her age.
She would no more tell me than you, I assure you.
What skills do you have, exactly?
I know a few spells, though I am nowhere near as powerful as Mother. I have also studied history and your Grey Warden treaties.
Can you cook?
I can cook, yes.
Then you can substitute for Alistair.
Right, my cooking will kill us. That's all I meant.
I also know at least 15 different poisons that grow right here in this marsh. Not that I would suggest 'tis at all related to cooking.
I have no more questions.
Farewell, Mother. Do not forget the stew on the fire. I would hate to return to a burned-down hut.
Bah! 'Tis far more likely you will return to see this entire area, along with my hut, swallowed up by the blight.
All I meant was...
Yes, I know. Do try to have fun, dear.
Marvellous. Alistair approves +4, apparently. And we've got all the big main quests available now. Jolly good. Right, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, it has been a delight, as usual. Good old Ostagar. It's sort of, do you know, I gotta say, like, Ostagar is gonna be the one occasion where BioWare actually managed to nail the prologue section of one of their RPGs and have it not be a chore to play through. I think it's probably because it doesn't outstay its welcome, you know. It's not like Taris in Knights of the Old Republic, or even Arenicus' dungeon in Baldur's Gate 2. It's just short and sweet enough, and it has a couple of real nice cutscenes too, which help it along as well, I suppose. So yeah, right. Next time, ladies and gentlemen, we'll be heading off on our quest with a capital Q, which means we'll be going to Lothering first, I think, and then from there on afterwards, I don't actually know. I haven't quite decided yet. I typically tend to go with Redcliffe first, but I don't know. Probably will this time as well, to be honest with you. I know that the possibly the best gamiest option is to go to the Mage's Circle first for reasons, but anyway, we'll cross that bridge when we get to it next time. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. I hope you've enjoyed yourselves. I hope you've had fun. I'll catch you next week. Possibly. Weather dependent, really, unfortunately. Likewise, weather dependent, I'll be streaming on Alf's channel. Yet another Alfarius on Twitch. We'll be continuing our co-op Divinity Original Sin 2 playthrough. Although, like I said, weather dependent, because we're about to march straight into a massive heat wave here in the UK, and this office has no air conditioning, so it's a bit like sitting in a sauna all evening. So we'll see. But anyway, ladies and gents, ta very much. I'm just gonna check, is there someone we can raid? Is there a Variax we can raid? He's raided me a couple of times lately. I feel like I ought to return the favor, you know? No, he's not. He's not live right now. I think he's away this weekend, actually. Anyway, well, good news. My game just crashed because I alt-tabbed out of it. I forgot that that was a thing. Whoops! Anyway, hopefully I saved after that conversation was over. Nevertheless, anyway, thanks for watching, folks. I will see you next time. If you've been watching on YouTube, thanks for tuning in. And I'll catch you in the next one. Toodaloo, everybody.